Hi, let's talk today about how DNS works, Node.js 2020, and dark theme. If this is your first time here, you wanna learn FrontEnd and JavaScript, start right now by subscribing and don't forget to turn on the subtitles. Elegant error handling with the JavaScript Either Monad by James Sinclair is a detailed guide regarding dealing with exceptions in JavaScript. It might even help you finally get your head around monads. In the article How Long JavaScript Task Delaying Your Time to Interactive, Addy Osmani explains how Chrome DevTools can visualize long tasks, code that causes the main thread to freeze, making it easier to debug and optimize away any problems. Building offline-first web and mobile apps using event sourcing is an interactive blog post by Andrey Salomatin about an alternative approach with the client-server CRUD architecture. Maybe it's your case. In 2019, Node.js turned 10 years old. It continues to grow at a rapid pace. In the article What's New for Node.js in 2012, you can read about upcoming features around the corner. You might have heard that reviewing open source code might help improve your programming skills. In this article, Mungazi shares how he began reading source code and became a better programmer. He uses Redux to demonstrate how he approaches decomposing a library. In this talk, you'll see practical ways to reduce the amount of JavaScript we're sending to the client, useful techniques and tools for that. CSS line layout and vertical rhythm go over upcoming features to improve CSS line box model, to control half-leading, and to maintain vertical rhythm. In the article The Smallest Difference, Robin Randall demonstrates how one single CSS property can dramatically improve user experience of reading tables with the numbers. The very next point in my list is the article The Two-Value Syntax of the CSS Display Property by Rachel Andrew. The author reveals the causes of the specification's refactoring and writes about new properties values. You can read this article at Mozilla Hacks. Another curious resource is How DNS Works. This webpage teaches you how DNS works using a comics story. Great for learning and explains what happens when you type a URL in your browser. In the tutorial Playing Sounds with CSS, Alvaro Montoro shares a method that makes it possible to play an audio file once a pseudo-class of an interactive element has been changed. That's quite interesting, at least. Julie Grundy in his turn posted a fantastic article making a better custom select element. She digs deep into the thorny issue of customizing from inputs while keeping them accessible. Understanding grid placement through building an HTML periodical table has a ton of details, and the author did a great job explaining things. Even if you already know grids, this article is worth reading. In the post Time to First Byte, What It Is and Why It Matters, Harry Roberts explains in detail how it might be useful for you and for improving the user experience of your web pages. Nick Babish in his turn posted an article titled 8 Tips for Dark Theme Design. In this article, you can find a list of highly practical tips for using color for dark theme design. You can read more at UX Planet. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel and watch other episodes. Thanks for watching and stay curious.